Good morning. It's a beautiful day today. Today I'm going to continue from where we left off yesterday. And the title is Dominant Trait Combinations. And then we're going to go through a few of the connection points and see what each individual watching this thinks about themselves. And you have to be honest, okay? Be honest with yourself. It says, you are born with two dominant or strongest traits. The challenge is to strengthen, integrate, and balance the other two with the dominant dominant traits. And once you have identified your dominant traits, look at how they are being expressed in your life. Is there one that is overactive and needs to be relaxed? Or is there a weak one that needs to be strengthened? A dominant trait can be overactive, meaning it needs to be relaxed, calmed down, or sedated. And sometimes the complementary trait needs to be strengthened or stimulated. The words and questions of the following 2 pages are included to help you determine your dominant trait and points of connection. Points of connection are the areas that you identify with the most. The goal is to connect with integrate the opposite points. The goal is to connect with and integrate the opposite points. The more you have done to develop your recessive trait, the harder it is to distinguish your strongest tendency. If you are integrated with opposite side, remember back to a time before you made the decision to develop your recessive trait. To determine your points of connection, honestly look at yourself. With both the words and statements, select the set that relates the best nature. Answer according to your feelings, not to the way you were taught. Remember, one is not better than the other. Are you ready? And then we're going to talk about the mental and the emotional states today. What sense do you ultimately rely on, mental or emotional? This is often the first impulse on your strongest influence. When faced with a difficult situation, do you rely most heavily on your ability to think it through logically, or the gut feeling that you had on how to handle the situation? And if you want to think logically, then you're doing mentally. And if you want to think of your gut feeling, then you're doing emotionally. The words and statements below are attributes of each sense. Choose the one that best reflects your basic nature and tendencies. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. It's what's you, your feelings. Okay. Do you think or do you feel? Do you rely on your mind or do you rely on your feelings? Are you logic or do you go on the gut feeling? Are you focused, or do you just let it be? Are you to the point, or expansive? Are you linear, or random? Are you with peace, or warm fuzziness? Ammunition, or commitment? Passion or belief? Drive or action? My initial response is to think first and feel later. Or my initial response is to my initial response to situations is to first feel first, then think about it. Okay? At home, I respond best to responsible requests. Or, at home, I respond best to direct requests. Next, I tend to approach my feelings and those of others from the detached anatopical point of view. Or, I tend to become immersed on feelings, both mine and others. Okay. I prefer conversations to be logical, orderly, and non-emotional. Or I prefer conversations that deal emotionally with issues. Okay. My dominant sense is mental. My dominant sense is emotional. Are you yourself more mental or emotional? Or emotional who doesn't display feelings? Comment below which one you are. I think I'm a mix of both, but I think I'm mainly emotional. I can cry just watching a movie, or watching a game show, like The Price is Right. I get so excited I start crying. I cry when I see someone on TV having a baby. I'm very emotional, but that don't make me weak, or does it? I don't think it does. But that's me. I'm an emotional trait. Which one are you? So let's go on, and I'm going to read through the physical and spiritual. Do you relate or identify more with people, with your body or with your spirit? Are you a spirit with a body or a body with a spirit? If you identify most of your body, you're related to. I'm trying to read this and I'm messing up. So let me start this again. Are you a spirit with a body or a body with a spirit? If you identify most of your body, your reality is closely associated with your physical body, strength, and physical presence. If you identify most of your spirit, your reality is characterized by initiation and physical caution. People with a strong spiritual connection often approach unfamiliar situations and physical experiences with caution, while physicals just jump right in. Select the words you are most attracted to in the statement that best describes your natural tendencies. Are you sturdy or fragile? Ground or air? Do you prefer solid or delicate? The earth, down, or the sky, up? Literal or ethereal? Scientific or magical? Anchored or floating? Visible or unseen? Environment or universe? Grounded or flexible? Tangible or invisible? Manifestation or idea? Sensory or sensitive? Precise or conceptual? Factual or intuitive? And then it says, I prefer life to be orderly or straightforward, or I prefer life to occur with natural ebb and flow. I prefer to hear a new idea several times before I try it, or I enjoy trying new ideas and concepts immediately. I go for the details to be a big picture, or I go from the big picture to the details. I am a body with a spirit, or I am a spirit with the body. Is your dominant trait physical or spiritual? Select the one that reflects your basic childhood nature. And comment below if you think the traits you have is more physical or more spiritual. And tomorrow we'll talk about the dominant traits and we'll go from there. I hope this is helping somebody out there. I hope someone's getting some information that would help them achieve whatever you're wanting to get. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Ta-ta for now.